This is a short video I'd like to share with you all. It was one that was covered by the CBC, and I'd like to revisit to preserve my family's history for future generations to come. Told by my great uncle David Ryan himself, so we'll get right to the CBC video. But I'd like to say thanks to all those who served or suffered greatly during times of war, whom gave so much for their country. Never forget.
A Regina man is being honored tonight as the last surviving member of a remarkable family, one that saw 8 brothers put their lives on the line for their country. Jeff Leo sat down with Corporal David Ryan today to talk how and why they did it.
This is Percy, he was a private. This is Tom, he was a corporal.
The memories and the pictures have faded, but 80-year-old David Ryan says he'll never forget his big brothers.
Don, he was in the artillery. Leo was a private. Joe was a private, and I was a corporal.
Ryan says in his family it was seen as a privilege and an honor to serve this country.
I never ever heard one of them say, this country owes me something.
As a boy of 15 in New Brunswick, Ryan desperately wanted to join his 7 brothers who were serving in World War II. Some of them were part of the D-Day invasion of Normandy.
So which one, sorry?
This was Tom, and he was the second man on the beach.
And they paid dearly. One brother was wounded by sniper fire, another lost a lung to shrapnel. Ryan remembers the day his stoic mother received the news. She took the letter into the house, where she stayed for about an hour.
Second time she come out, she says, well, what are we standing around for? We got a lot of work to do. We got hay to put up, we got this to put up, cows to milk. She says, we're not going to get it done standing here.
Not long after, Corporal Ryan followed in his brother's footsteps, serving as a gunner on this tank. He named it Bugs Bunny, after his favorite cartoon character. But the name of the tank was one of the very few amusing moments during his tour of duty in Korea. He remembers the restless nights listening to shell fire and sharing the bunker with unwelcome guests.
One of those bunkers was rat filled. It was infested with rats. And you'd wake up and they'd be on your chest. Looking you right in the eye like that.
Ryan, who's called Regina home for about 40 years, says he and his brothers never talked about the war, preferring to just leave it in the past. But tonight he'll be presented a special certificate from the Canadian government honoring the Ryan boys and their family's unusually large commitment to serving their country. Jeff Leo, CBC News, Regina.